Hey guys, I'm Andy and today I'm bringing you the semifinals of the CU Classic tournament. This time I'm against 5gen, a really well-known player, plays all of the CU tiers, and yeah, again this is a format where we play all the different old gen CU formats, so Gen 7 to 3. And he decided to ban Gen 3 and I ban Gen 5. So yeah, we are starting with Gen 4, so no team preview. So let's go into the lead matchup, as I lead off with a Lapras and he leads off with Noctowl. And yeah, that's pretty good for me. Lapras is, in my opinion, the best Pokemon in the tier, because the only real answer to it is like another Lapras. Or of course you could run something like Kecleon. But then if you're running Toxic Lapras, which is also pretty good, Kecleon gets wrecked, and you could also run Dragon Dance Lapras, so yeah, really broken mon. But yeah, this is a really good situation for me. I was not sure about Noctowl lead, because it's normally a answer to Tangela and a specially defensive mon, so yeah, I just click Ice Beam turn 1, and he goes into Marshtomp, so I was like, okay, does he not have an answer for this? And I get the freeze, and he just sacks Marshtomp, but I don't think the freeze really mattered. Because, yeah, if he goes Marshtomp on turn 1, I'm pretty sure that he doesn't have an answer. Or he expected Thunderbolt. But yeah, I was expecting some standard, special defensive Noctowl, so Ice Beam was my best play in. And yeah, he goes into Solrock, and I was really afraid. So I went into mine as he misses his Stone Edge. And yeah, I'm a physically defensive Solrock, and now we just exchange rocks, and I go for Toxic as he switches into Sableye, which is really good because Sableye can be really annoying. And now I just go back into Lapras because Sableye can't really hurt me as he switches back into Solrock. So okay, I just go for Protect to scout what he wants to go for as he goes for Stone Edge. So I was like, okay, let's go back into Solrock as he Stone Edges me again, and this is Life Orb Solrock, so a really offensive set. And I was like, okay, let's just go for Stone Edge as he goes into Grovyle, and I just kill it, and I'm not even invested in attack. So yeah, Grovyle is really, really weak. And now he goes into Noctowl, and I see Life Orb Shadow Ball, and I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? So this is like some defensive mons that look, yeah, like they are defensive, but then he puts a Life Orb on them and suddenly they are a huge offensive threat. So yeah, he goes Sableye, and I can just safely go into my Lapras. And yeah, Sableye can't really hurt me, so I think I just go for Ice Beam and kill it. Yeah. And yeah, it's looking really good for me. He goes back into Solrock, and I just let him kill my Lapras because I can go into Arbok again. And I think Seed Bomb has a pretty good chance to kill from here. But I just wanted to scout if he goes for Explosion at this point. So yeah, he goes for Earthquake, and now for some reason he goes into Noctowl. And I just thought, okay, let's let Arbok die, because I still have 3 other Pokemon. One of them was Kingler. And the fact that he sacked his Marshtomp against Lapras means that he probably doesn't have another Water Switch in. And Grovyle would have also been another Switch in for Kingler. So yeah, he goes into Noctowl, and I hit my Gunk Shot, so Noctowl also dies. And now he goes into Solrock, but now it is in Seed Bomb range, so I can kill it. And yeah, his last Pokemon is Plusle. So yeah, I survive the Thunderbolt, and I can just kill it with Earthquake. So yeah, gotta say, kinda a weird team from him. But yeah, I mean, I used Arbok and Lapras, which are 2 huge offensive threats, and I think his team can get going if you get ahead. Maybe get a surprise kill with Noctowl or Solrock, and then Grovyle can be real annoying to substitute. But yeah, didn't work out. And the next match now will be in Gen 6 CU. Okay, so now we have Gen 6 CU. I'm using this really well-known team from, I think it was Kushalos, because I thought 5gen would not expect me to bring something like this, and it's Bulk Up Scraggy, a physically defensive Hippopotas, A Choice Band Lairon, a specially defensive Politoed, a specially defensive Dustox, and a Acrobatics Jumpluff with Sleep Powder. And yeah, he has a really bulky team with Dusclops and Meganium and Wigglytuff, which is really annoying. Krokorok is probably Choice Band or Choice Scarf. Same for Fearow. One of them is Band and one of them is Scarf. And Meowstic was a big question mark for me. You don't really see it in the tier. So yeah, from the matchup it was, I think, not that good for me. I mean, Lairon just drops things with Head Smash, but he has Krokorok who can switch in once, Dusclops can tank some hit, and it even has the ability Pressure, so I lose my 8 PP really quickly. So yeah, I was just hoping to get up rocks and then pressure him. So yeah, let's get into it. He leads with Krokorok and I lead with Jumpluff, which was pretty good for me, so a free Sleep Powder here. And yeah, I think he just goes into Dusclops as I miss my Sleep Powder. Pretty annoying, but Dusclops is probably a Restock variant, so it doesn't matter that much. But now he has a free Will-O-Wisp and I go into Dustox because he can tank this very easily. And yeah, Dustox is just here to tank hits from Meganium, and now just U-turn out into, I think, Scraggy. Yeah, as he goes for Seismic Toss. And now I have a free knockoff, but he has Wigglytuff, which I can't really break, and it has a Fairy Stab, probably Dazzling Gleam. So yeah, Scraggy isn't sweeping in the future. So yeah, now I try to go into Lairon and get a kill, and I click Head Smash and I hit the Krokorok, and yeah, that just deals 75%, so really good damage, but I was pretty sure this is Choice Band, so I go into my Hippo because it can take any hit, and this Earthquake damage confirms this is a Choice Band Krokorok, so Fearow is probably Choice Scarf. I have to slack off here as he goes into Meganium, and I could have went for Rocks here, which would have been pretty good for me, but I think I just go into Dustox. Or Jumpluff, yeah, as he predicts that with Fearow, really nice. But I think this play was also kinda risky, because if I go for Rocks, his Fearow is out, then he has to U-turn again, and I can Whirlwind and be annoying. But it works out really well for him. So yeah, I have to switch out here. I think I go into Lairon, yeah, as he U-turns into Krokorok, I think. Right? Yes. And yeah, now I have to go into my Hippo again. And yeah, Krokorok is a huge threat, but luckily Hippo can tank these hits as he just goes for Earthquake, and I was like, okay, I need these rocks. Maybe he will switch out or something. And nope, he just stays in as I get up my rocks, so yeah, that's okay. And now I was like, okay, he's Choice Band locked into Earthquake, so I have a free switch into my Jumpluff here. So I was pretty sure he wouldn't click Earthquake again, but he just goes for it, which to be honest was a good play, because even if I go into Jumpluff, he has Dusclops, which walls my Jumpluff all day, because even with Sword Stance and Acrobatics I deal like 30% of +2 or something, and yeah, I'm not beating this Dusclops anytime soon. And yeah, now I just go into my Scraggy again and try to get his Wigglytuff low as he Sleep Talks into Will-O-Wisp, but no problem, I'm Shadskin. And I think I can speed this up now, so yeah, I think you just go for Drain Punch, check for the damage on Wigglytuff, and yeah, it does nothing. I mean, Wigglytuff can't really do that much, but yeah, it's still pretty annoying. I go into Politoed as he goes into Croc, which is pretty good for me. Now I have a free Ice Beam, and I hit the Meganium, and I deal 30%, that's okay damage, but yeah, I'm also not breaking Meganium anytime soon. I have to Toxic Hit, hope he doesn't have Aromatherapy or something, and yeah, it's not looking that good for me as he reveals Leech Seed, so it's even more annoying now. And yeah, I think now I just U-turn into my Lairon here, and I think now he even has Protect on Wigglytuff, so he is Wish, Protect, Rocks, and a Stab move. And yeah, when I go for Heavy Slam, he can go into Meganium, and It tanks Heavy Slam really easily, so yeah, it's not looking great for me. As he just leech seeds again, gets my Dustox low, and yeah, Dustox can be a really annoying mon, but yeah, in these situations when it's burnt and my opponent has a safe switch in, it can't really do that much. But yeah, I U-turn out into my Politoed as he reveals Wish. So yeah, Wish was really bad for me. I was hoping that he doesn't have Wish, but he has it. So yeah, not looking too good. Again, I'm just trying to get a Scald Burn or something. I think now I make the move into Leron. Yeah, as he just protects again. And now I have to get my kills with Head Smash, really important, as he protects on Head Smash, but I was like, okay, I can get a kill now. And he brings in Dust Clops, so hitting Head Smash would be really good, but I miss, which happens, it's like 80% accuracy. And just don't burn me here. And luckily he gets a Seismic Toss, as I kill the Dust Clops with Head Smash, but now I don't have any Head Smash PP left, so I just sacked my Leron because between Meganium and Jigglypuff he can wall my Leron completely. So yeah, I can revenge his Croc with my Jumpluff. But now I can go into Fearow, just click return, get a kill. And yeah, I go into Politoed now, trying to kill something as he goes into Meowstic. And I was like, okay, show me the set, I want to see it. No items, so choiced. I mean, the damage doesn't seem choiced from Psychic, and now he reveals that he is a Chester Resto variant. He told me after the series that he was Chester Resto, Karl might bury a Psychic variant, so yeah. I could have used this opportunity to go into Scrafty for free, but again he has Jigglypuff, which walls me, so yeah. I get a burn on Meganium, which is pretty good, and now I anchor him into Synthesis, so yeah, I'm just trying to somehow kill this Meganium so that Politoed can put in work, but yeah, it doesn't look like it's happening for now. I can kill his Meowstic, but now he can go into his Meganium again, and yeah, he can just go for Giga Drain. I just protect to see what he's going for, but yeah, Giga Drain. I mean, I could go into Dustox and maybe be a little bit annoying. I was kinda hoping that he would choke here and that he wouldn't go for Giga Drain again because he's anchored into it, but he does just that because yeah, now he's just looking for an opportunity to get in Fearow for free because it sweeps. So yeah, I think I just play a little bit around here, but I have no chance in stalling this one out, and yeah, I go into Dustox. And now is his opportunity to go into Fearow. And yeah, I put a Toxic Grenade, so maybe I can do something with that if I get a double protect or something. But even then, my Scraggy loses to his Wigglytuff. So yeah, maybe I could have played it different in the end when he was anchored into Giga Drain. But yeah, I think it was still looking really rough for me because I had no real chance in killing Meganium because I burned it, so I can't even Toxic it. And yeah, he finishes me off with Dazzling Gleam, so it's now 1-1, and the final match will be played in Gen 7 CU. Okay, so this is Gen 7 CU, the final match. A few minutes before the match, I asked a friend, 85%, if he had a team for me because I wasn't feeling it today, and he just gave me this really sick rain team. It's a Life Orb Modest Golduck, a Rock C Sword Stance Amaldo, a Belly Drum Poliwrath, Volbeat with Rain Dance Standard Set, a Suicide Lead Duck Trio with Rocks, Earthquake, Stone Edge, and Memento, and Mud, which is also here to get up my Rain with Damp Rock. And yeah, it also has Memento and Taunt and stuff. And yeah, he has a really cool offensive team. It's probably a lead Crustle, could be even lead Shell Smash. Now, the really hard thing was figuring out his Scarfer, because it could be Scarf, Evire, or Simisage or Semipur. But normally Evire is the Scarfer because it's just really good and really fast. And yeah, Simipour is probably his C-move user, and Simisage is probably a life orb for a text variant or something. They could have Substitute or something. Bouffalant, I wasn't sure. It could be Choice Band or Assault Vest or some Substitute Sword Stance variant. And Driftblim is also normally a Substitute variant with Acrobatics. So yeah, overall it's looking really good for me because it doesn't really have a water resist. Everything in his team dies to my water attacks. Emaldo is sweeping really easily, so is Golduck and Poliwrath. So yeah, I just have to get up hazards, get up rain, and yeah, sweep. So I just decided to lead with that trio because yeah, why not? He led off with Crustle, so I was just like, okay, get up rocks, hope he's not Shell Smash, and he isn't. So really good for me. And now I just have to hit some Stone Edges as he gets up a layer of spikes. And I hit my second Stone Edge. So yeah, really good for me. He only got up two layers of hazards. And yeah, he now goes into his Bouffalant. And I just go for Earthquake, check his damage, and he goes for Return, brings me down to Sash, and I see Leftovers. So I was pretty sure this is some Substitute Sword Stance variant or something. So I just go for Memento, because now I can get a free switch into my Volbeat, which is also physically defensive, so I can take hits from Bouffalant all day, and Volbeat is really important, because I can get up Rain instantly as he goes for Substitute. And here I was debating, do I go for Anchor to lock him into Substitute? But to be honest, his best play here is to just spam Substitute anyway to get rid of the rain, or just stall out as many rain turns as possible. So I just thought, okay, I can go into Poliwrath or Emaldo here for free. And yeah, we see now here he goes for Return because he's faster. But it just does like 18%, so yeah, I can switch in with Volbeat again. And I go for Emaldo here, because Poliwrath is still important because I outspeed Scarf Evire with it, and Emaldo doesn't. So yeah, I just go for Liquidation because it should kill here. And yeah, he does the correct play and just spams Substitute, trying to stall out as many rain turns as possible. But I still have a few left, and the real annoying part here is that my Emaldo is still not in range for his Evire. So even a Wild Charge from Electivire isn't killing me 100%. I mean, now after the Earthquake damage it might kill. But yeah, still. I'm also not sure if he is Scarf Evire, but looking at it now, I think it is. And yeah, he just goes Simipour, and I was like, okay, I think the best play is just to go for an attack, and I go for the safe C Stone Edge and just kill it. So yeah, really good for me because Scarf Simipour would have been annoying, but yeah, I think it was still in my favor. And now he goes into Driftblim, and I was like, okay, Stone Edge again, and I hit his Simisage. If I missed here, it would have been bad, but yeah, I just hit 3 Stone Edges in a row. Really good for me. And now he goes into Driftblim again, eats his Citrus Berry, so really good play on his part, trying to activate his Citrus Berry safely. And now he goes for Substitute, which was kind of weird. I didn't really understand the Substitute. But yeah, I now can go into my Golduck. I should always survive Acrobatics, and Ice Beam should always kill the Driftblim. And that's why his Substitute play didn't really make sense for me, because I think his best play was to go into Driftblim and spam Substitute, so Golduck is in range for Acrobatics. But yeah, he didn't do that, so good for me. And yeah, now I can just go into my Volbeat. He is forced to go into Electivire, and I can just go for the priority Rain Dance. And he kills me with Earthquake. But yeah, Poliwrath is faster, and my Earthquake has a really good chance to kill him. So yeah, that's where the game ends. I win 2-1. And yeah, I think the last game was a really lucky pick for me. He told me after the game that he was expecting Rain, but then chose another team. And yeah, Rain can be really, really dangerous. And I just thought it would be a cool pick. So I just went for it and worked out. But yeah, good games to 5th gen, really good games. And now I'm in the finals. And yeah, I will also record these. And yeah, I hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next one.